Funny, when people want to begin to sell us uh, and repackage, rebrand a 20 years professional low show. You trying to tell us a 20 years, a woman who has been into prostitution for over 20 years is now a virgin. How possible is that? If someone who can be accused can be crucified for the killings during EndSARS in Lagos, which of course he claimed he never ordered, and the same OB that ordered the killing of his people back in Anambra State when he was a governor can now turn to be your messiah. Nigerian British, the likes of Debo Macaroni, Faz the bad boy, or whatever you call yourself. The Yabo Joe of this world, the Adunia Ade of this world, the Reno Duola of this world, and the likes. You guys are nothing but stupid hypocrites. If really you guys really want the best for that country, you want something different, something new, it should have been sure, right? You see, I have not come out to tell you my candidate is a messiah. I just felt the reason why I supported my candidate, Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is simply because I don't think we are really Nigeria need any experimentation right now. We need experience. We need somebody who we believe has done it before and as well. Think they're just trying to correct the erroneous impression they actually created. The likes of Ashwaji are just coming only to correct some evils. Some of them was probably are known for, which we don't even have the fact and the evidences anyways. But some of us have an impression. If people have impression of all these politicians, there's no doubt about that. I strongly believe these folks are just crying, they're just coming to form an impression, to create an impression, to change people's impression. Let me take you far back to Anambra. What happened in Anambra? This is it. This is it. This is what you're saying. That is, those are corpses. See, those are corpses. Strange and fiction mind live picture in local government in Anambra State when Obi was a governor. 30 dead body was found on a zoo river. That is it. That is the river is between the boundary between Enugu and Anambra. That is corpses of people. That is the body of people you are seeing thrown litter in a zoo river. That is it. It's a mind-boggling picture. This happened under the supervision of Obi administration, where he murdered the massacre of his people. This is it. Those are dead body of people. Those are those are indigenous of Anambra. Those are citizenry of Anambra. Over 30 people were dumped. You see 30, 30 corpses were found in the river. Ezu River is between Anambra and Enugu. 30 bodies, more than 30. Those that were floated, which actually was believed that some was must have probably been flown away. And it's the same man that now you guys have turned to a Messiah, overnight Messiah, your savior. A man that was asked to resign as a governor of Anambra. That's the problem I have with you, yeah, celebrity, stupid celebrity, Yoruba bastard celebrity, like Debo Macaroni, fast the bad guy, Iyabojo of this world, Atunde Ade of this world, Rino Dola of this world, and several of you. How would you be able to crucify Sanwo-Olu for Lekki events and you will not see anything wrong in what Obi did in Anambra? And you think you now begin to project such evil as a messiah, a situation where you are now trying to package a 20 years professional prostitute as a virgin to us. That you are trying to sell us an adulterated market. You are trying to sell us a sport, a bad product that's expired, that's no longer edible. You branded it, you changed the label, you want to sell it to us as if we are fools. If it can be fooled, some of us cannot be fooled. This is, look at it. That is a live picture of corpses litter the river in Anambra State. A dispatch, police dispatched there. Yeah, corpses were flowing. 37, 30 bodies found dead in a Zoo River. This is it. It was under the supervision of Peter Obi. Nobody's speaking about. It's annoying. Paper macaroni. That's the bad guy. All of you Yoruba, this is madness. Can you imagine? The police realized there was no crisis, no clash anywhere. Over 30 corpses were thrown in a river during the Obi administration. This same Obi put panel of inquiry in place, and the panel of inquiry never see the light of the day. Never see the light of the day till date. Nothing happened. Nothing happened till date. People got killed, and nobody is saying anything about it. What we kept saying is you're trying to paint Obi to us as your Messiah. Yeah, that is it. You see, that's where that's where I have issues. When you want to when you want to paint somebody to us, 30 dead bodies were found. This is the picture of a Zurifa right here. This is another one. Obi committed evils in Anambra, of which no person is speaking anything about, simply because it's not Sanwo-Olu. And that brings me to this. That brings me to this guy who fear. That brings me to this guy called Gadibo Vivo, who believe he can win. You see, it's crazy. Can you imagine what this moron is speaking? So it's so. I will show you another irresponsible pictures. Very irresponsible. Um, I'll show you another picture that shows how irresponsible this. This is another. This is another picture. No, this is not. This is not. This is. This is. I don't join issue with. This is not. This is not. This is not a good picture. This picture is not. This is not of Peter Obi. This is not a picture of Peter Obi. I'm gonna give you the real picture of Obi where he was busy drinking beer. This is not picture of Peter Obi. I don't join issue on dealing with what is not the fact. I'll show you the fact of Peter Obi irresponsibility, even by the irresponsibility, which speaks a lot. Um yeah, let me just quickly. This is it. This is the picture I wanna show. This is the picture I wanna show. This is uh your governor. This is it. This is absolute irresponsibility. Can you all see that? Can you all see that? Even the public. Well, what I would conclude by saying is that whoever, uh, whoever should go tell Gbadebo that Lagos is actually not for sale, anyways, and the likes of Koforola Buckner, who was actually impeached. I think it's time for her to pay back Ashwaji. And the likes of Shibode George now conniving to put Lagos for sale, all in the name of trying to take Lagos grip away from Ashiwaju. So these folks are now trying to push us from fry pan to fire. While we are as we Lagosians believe it's better we stay in our fry pan rather than being pushed into fire. Shibode Jot and Madam Kuforola Bokta Akirili, we would like to let you know that our Lagos is now for sale. We're not going to fool our harm all in the name of you trying to think you want to help Lagosians from taking Lagos away from the people of Ashiwaju. We do not have anything against Ashiwaju because Yoruba says, "Kali elero no kafo babo bediye." We would rather prefer the grip of Ashiwaju of Lagos than the grip of for of Igbo people that have always claimed that Lagos belongs to nobody, that Lagos is no man's land. For those that cares to listen, Lagos is not for sale. And we're gonna do all things possible to make sure because we will not fold our hand to wait until Lagos thing is being taken away. I really do not have problem with people in Lagos. Lagos is a cosmopolitan city where people have the right to come in and do their businesses in accordance with the law of the land, in accordance with acceptance of the people, of their landlords. But when you want to begin to now subdue your landlord, to now begin to take over, to now begin to feel you have the same right as the owner of the land, that's where I have issues. And the only tribe that I've always given Yoruba this issue is just the Igbos. And at this point, we want to tell those that cares to listen. This is not any form of incitement against anybody, against any tribe. Nigerian unity is sacrosanct for sure. But the point we are trying to make here is that people just need to stop this incitement, trying to wake a lame dog, trying to wake a sleeping dog. Because Yorubas has been accommodating, and our accommodating liberalism should not be taken for stupidity. Should not be taken that see Yorubas are stupid. We are God. We are not stupid. We just believe in what is widely acceptable, where people have the right to come to a city, live in a city, transact their businesses peacefully without any form of hindrances. That is what we Lagosians believe in. That's what we stand for. That's what we stand by. But it has now become a situation whereby our guests are beginning to tell us they own the land, that we don't own the land. Our beginners now begin to take our property, what belongs to us, and even stay it on our faces. Is what is not acceptable. It's high time these people stop all this and see themselves and see where they are right stops and abide by the law that govern the land and their presence to have a peaceful harmony and peaceful coexistence. That is the point we are making. That's your governor almost drinking to stupor there. That's your OB almost drinking to stupor. So he just waited at the airport, took 4 bottles of beer, and the other one probably must have taken. Maybe he just started. So that's the point we are making. Lagos is not for sale. Badebo viable. Lagos is not for sale. If you want to become a governor, I would advise you go to Enugu, Anambra, Imo. It's free for you, but not Lagos. We can guarantee you. Thank